Axel.
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 It's gonna be a long journey. I have, body goals that I wanna reach, but also, drop knowledge for, young black males as well. So
About 5 months ago, a young man by the name of Alexander Patterson approached me and told me he was on a mission to fulfill a burning desire that had sparked in him many years ago. Today, Alex is 27 years old and is preparing to compete in one of the Midwest's most well-known powerlifting meets, the Rick Hussey Memorial Meet. For nearly a year, Alex kept in contact with another one of Omaha's legendary powerlifting coaches, Justin Redding, who owns the Big Iron Gym here in Omaha, Nebraska. Justin trains a team of over 20 men and women who don't necessarily lift because they care about breaking records or showing off around the gym. No, this is a camaraderie of men and women from all walks of life who have one goal in mind: to uplift, encourage, and challenge each other to be the best version of themselves. When most people think of a powerlifter, many stereotypes come to mind. Meathead, arrogant, and cocky are just to name a few that I've heard before. But as someone who has had the opportunity to be welcomed into a world I knew nothing about, completely changed my perspective of this sport. Even though no one can help you push 500 pounds up off your chest during the competition, the energy and cheers that come from your teammates on a random Tuesday of lifting never gets old. I have witnessed men and women lifting weights I honestly believe they wouldn't be able to had it not been for the family that surrounds them. It's an indescribable bond that these men and women have forged that can't be broken. As Alex arrives in Sioux City, Iowa on February 26th for competition weekend, he starts off by touring the facility and getting a feel for the atmosphere. Being held at the Marriott Convention Center just across the Missouri River on the Nebraska side, the Rick Hussey Memorial Meet is preparing for a crowd of over 300 people, along with over 75 men, women, and children who will be lifting in front of their friends and family. The event seems to draw quite a crowd from around the city, which makes it a lovely opportunity for vendors and sponsors to sell and showcase their products. There are 3 main lifts these lifters spend weeks, months, and years perfecting their technique. The first event will be the squat, where lifters will have 3 attempts to continually move up in weight lifted, or reattempt a missed squat. The same also applies to the bench press and the deadlift. First, we have the famous squat lift. As Alex began his journey, this was the lift that gave him the most trouble, but has now become his favorite.
I need to lift my last set. I didn't do it last Saturday, but I'm determined to get it up.
It was very shocking to see Alex buckle in the beginning when lifting only 225 pounds for this lift after having an incredible bench and deadlift performance right out of the gate. During competition, a lifter who is performing a squat must bend the knees and the lower body until the top of the thigh at the hip is lower than the top of the kneecap. the bench press. Just when I thought I knew so much about a simple bench press, I saw so many variations and techniques at Big Iron Gym that didn't make much sense to me at all. But everything Justin Redding has his lifters do has a purpose. The deadlift, probably the most simple looking but rewarding lift. The name derives from the act of picking up a dead weight from off the floor. This particular lift puts the upper and lower body muscles to the test. Virtually every muscle in the body is activated, from the glutes, the quadriceps, the erector spinae, and of course, incredible hand strength.
As you guys know, this is my first powerlifting meet. I was really nervous after this first squat. All the hard work paid off though. I didn't get my third squat attempt, but I knew what I did wrong. So next meet I'll be able to fix it. It wasn't that the weight was too heavy, like my technique just wasn't there. So that's an easy fix. But you know, I just want to thank everybody that supported me, my teammates, you know, everybody's done a great job. These are one of my teammates, Bobby, you know, with squat, deadlift. Him and Mitch were the main two people that, you know, critiqued me with my form, just fixing small stuff. So I'm ready for the next meet, honestly. I do want to keep going. I thought about stopping, but you know, I know there's more power there. So overall, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of everybody that participated in the meet, and it was a real good day today.
Great meet, exceeded my expectations. You know, we pulled about 45-pound heavier deadlift than we should have. Well, not should have, than I was expecting. So we pulled a 545. I look at about a 501, you know, so about a 44-pound jump that I wasn't expecting. But he turned it on today on the mat. Turned it on the platform today. You know, the squat, again, we were looking for somewhere around that 525. I think he went 545 there also in the squat. And bench, you know, another great day. I believe he went I want to say 46, I believe it was. Another fantastic number. I mean, it's a great day. It was nice to see him get on the platform. There's some people who are gym lifters, some folks that are meat lifters, and that guy is definitely a meat lifter. Not that he's not a gym lifter, but he really turns it on the platform, and he pulled those extra numbers out of himself. You can see him will himself to move that weight. You can't teach it. Can't teach that. Can't teach it. It's either there or it's not. So I can teach you the technique, the reps, the programming, the exercises, but you can't teach heart. It's either there or it ain't. The dude's got heart, a lot of it. Well, Rick Hussey is the original founder of Big Iron Gym. He's the reason that everyone you see here at this meet is even here. Sean Frankel, my teammate who hosted this meet, is the one carrying on Rick's legacy here in Sioux City. We are in Omaha. Like I said, all these people that you see here that are benefiting from all these things we teach them, not only how to make them so strong physically, they're still so strong mentally, spiritually as well. That all came from Rick. He was such a massive personality. It's hard to really describe, put into words the kind of guy he was. And at his funeral, there was a line of vehicles so long we couldn't even get into the funeral home. It was craziness. The guy was respected by everybody in this community. The guy would give you a shirt off his back. All he asked in return was that you worked hard, stayed off of the drugs and the booze, and kept life going in a positive direction. We kind of hand that down to these guys that are now, now we're the old men, Sean and myself, and Jim Granick, who has a Big Iron in Council Bluffs also, one of our original teammates too from the original gym. Now we're carrying this stuff on, teaching these lessons that Rick taught us, and it's kind of crazy to be in this spot now that now we're old, like Rick was to us, and these young guys are coming up. This is great to be able to give this stuff to them. I know Rick would be proud of all of us, carrying on his legacy, because the guy was just a legend. He was a true genius, and all the numbers you see here made today come from that guy's brain and that guy's programming, the stuff that he figured out on his own, with a 5th grade education. The guy was an absolute genius.
I lifted under Rick Hussey for many years. I'm from Sioux City, Iowa, so it's about an hour and a half away from where Rick trained us at the original Big Iron Gym out of Omaha. So I would drive about 3 days a week. I'd go down there. I did it for 10 years. I didn't miss one time, no matter if the weather was delayed, if they shut the interstates down or nothing. I mean, he was a very close friend of mine. Meant the world to me. He had a way of bringing out the absolute best in people. Things that you maybe never thought you could do, he could bring them out of you, and he believed in you. And because of that, I think he just, he influenced so many people in a positive way, and he brought the best out of them, past the limit they thought of themselves. And, for me, it was a blessing to have him in my life. And so we hold this meet every year in memory of Rick and for him, and he passed it on to us, the things that he has learned, and we want to pass it on to other people to help other people develop. And if we can keep on giving and keep on passing it on, it kind of keeps Rick's legacy alive.
We went back to the hotel after the meet. I was beat, and there was an award ceremony. I'm still a newbie to the whole powerlifting thing. And Tina Redding, Justin Redding's wife, told me that I got first place in the non-AD. And basically, that's competitors who are completely natural, and most of the competitors that I competed against were all natural, and to me that's crazy. There were 9 lifts. I got 8 out of the 9. I only missed 1 lift, like I said yesterday, which was squat, and I'm still kind of beating myself up about that because I should have got that one. But I'm really happy. I'm still shocked that I got first place in my first powerlifting meet. Tomorrow we're back there, Monday for bench, and I'm gonna keep going. I believe that my next meet I'm gonna try to get all 9 lifts, and you know, just shout out to my team, Big Iron, Justin Redding, you know, Sean for pulling off an incredible meet, and just everybody that came to support me, and all the viewers who watched the videos and, you know, commented on my picture when I posted the day before I drove down to Sioux City, and just all the support from friends and family and people who I don't even know on social media who watch the YouTube channel and share and support the video. So I'm in awe, and I'm gonna keep going. This is a prime example of just telling yourself you can do anything you put your mind to, man. I would have never thought I would have been powerlifting, but it's something that I got into, that I'm interested in, and you know, I came home with a medal, and that's all that matters. So keep going, and we'll see you around.